Hello sunflowers, welcome back. My name is Auna and today we're going to be talking about 101 crochet and knit gift ideas. I think one of the most frequent questions that y'all ask me is what should I crochet next? And I totally get it. I am always looking for inspiration of new things to crochet and knit. I feel like this question is extra prevalent during the holiday season because everyone's always wondering what they should be making their loved ones for the holidays. So for this video, I wanted to put together kind of like the ultimate list of gift ideas. A couple of these are season specific, but for the most part, I really tried to have these just be like general gift ideas. So if you have like a friend's birthday in July or you want to make your mom something for Mother's Day, you can save this video and come back to it anytime you need gift idea inspiration. Before jumping into our list, I want to say that the vast majority of the photos that I will be showing in this video are not my own. Every photo that you will see over here throughout the video can be found in the Pinterest board in the description. And something I love about putting together Pinterest boards like this is that so many of the pins on this Pinterest board can directly be linked out to that specific tutorial. Some of them are video tutorials, some of them are free patterns, some of them are on Etsy, but any inspiration photo that you see over here throughout this video can be found in that Pinterest board. I hope you don't mind that I'm working while we talk. You know, there's only a couple months left until the holidays, so I'm gonna be working around the clock to be getting everything done. And if you have any works in progress that you would like to work on, this video is gonna be kind of long, so grab a cozy drink, grab your yarn, and let's dive into 101 crochet and knit gift ideas. Idea number 1, a jewelry holder. I love these little wall hanging jewelry holders. They are so cute, they're so versatile, they're so easy to make. I've seen people literally just make these out of single crochet, but you can definitely add some mesh stitching in there. You can do some single crochet, some double crochet to give it like some different looks. If you want to put some like lace on it, you totally can. I also love that most of these I've seen just being like hung up with thumbtacks because it's like super lightweight, and then that way you can like hang it up with minimal damage to your wall. There's space for like your earrings, there's space for like the necklaces on the bottom. Super cute, super easy to make. You could whip these up in no time. Idea number 2, fingerless gloves. I get questions all the time about like how to crochet or knit gloves. Y'all, I have never even attempted to crochet fingers onto gloves. I'm sure that it's very doable, but I have not in my 25 years of crocheting and 2 months of knitting. I have not even thought about attempting fingers on gloves. But fingerless gloves I have made, and my personal favorite way to make fingerless gloves is granny squares. It could not be easier. You literally make 4 granny squares, 2 granny squares for each hand, and then you basically sew up one side, sew up part of the other side, leave your little thumb holes, and that's really all you need. You can add like ridging on top, you can add some ridging on the bottom if you want. They're so cute and so easy to make, especially if you have any like granny squares laying around that you're like, what am I gonna do with these? Just grab 4 of them and turn them into gloves and give them to somebody for a holiday present. Gift idea number 3 is a mug koozie. Do you guys say koozies or cozies? I've been seeing it said both ways. We used to call them huggies whenever I was growing up. I don't know if anybody calls them huggies, but basically something that you specifically put around a mug. I feel like this could be a really good combination present. So you could crochet one of these little mug koozies, cozies, huggies. And you could crochet it specifically for a mug that you were getting someone for a present. And then inside the mug, I feel like you could put like a couple hot cocoa stirrers, maybe a little bag of marshmallows, make them a little thing. Or maybe if they're a tea person, you could put like little bags of tea in there. And it would just be like a really cute gift. But then you also have that like personal touch of having crocheted the specific koozie for their mug. So while I was researching for this video, I did a couple posts asking y'all, what would you want to receive as a crochet or knit Christmas present? And a lot of you said a blanket, but you also said that you would feel too bad asking someone to make someone a blanket because it is such a huge time commitment. So if you are someone who is wanting to crochet a blanket for someone this holiday season, I highly recommend doing a corner to corner blanket. I do have a corner to corner tutorial. I will link it below. And in my personal opinion, corner to corner blankets are the fastest blankets to whip up. This one still took a long time because I was using a worsted weight yarn, but for Mother's Day, I made my mom a corner to corner blanket using a size 6 yarn like this, and I literally worked it up within a week. So if you are wanting to make someone a blanket for a holiday present, but don't have a ton of time, definitely look into making a corner to corner blanket. Number 5 is another very beginner friendly crochet or knit project, a headband. You can make these as complicated or as easy as you want. I love these little granny square like bandana headbands, but I also love just these little single crochet headbands. You can add a little twist in there to make it look extra cute and a little fancy. Very easy, very beginner friendly. This is a really good gift if you're gonna be making like a bunch of friends a similar gift. Make them all headbands, make them all different colors. It's gonna be just literally so cute. Also the perfect stocking stuffer. Number 6 is one that I have not made, but I really want to make this winter. slippers, especially these granny square slippers. Like, that looks very doable. That looks like you could fold that together pretty easily and make adorable little slippers. I also really want to take some fuzzy yarn and make some like fuzzy sock slippers. They would just be so cozy. Number 7 is a bit of a bigger project, but it is still really beginner friendly, a laundry basket. I think the main thing with a laundry basket is thinking about what type of yarn you're going to use, because you want it to be a stiffer type of yarn that will actually stand up kind of on its own. I think if I was going to be making a laundry basket for someone, I would personally use like a macrame cord. That way, whenever you crochet with it, it will still really like hold its form once it's done. And obviously this doesn't have to be like a laundry basket. You could make any kind of little organizational basket for someone. Super cute gift and super easy to make. Number 8. A car basket or car trash can. While researching for this video, I saw these all over Pinterest and I just love this idea. I'd never seen these before, but basically they like hang on the back of your headrest in your car, and then it's like a little like bag that hangs down behind your seat. So you can use it for like storage, or you can put a little trash bag in there. It can be a car trash can. Very, very, very utilitarian and super cute gift. Number 9, plushies. Y'all, I could have made a list of 101 just different plushie patterns. Like, there are so many adorable plushies out there that you can make for people, but I'm going to keep it as one item out of my 101 and just say plushie. For number 10, we have reusable makeup remover pads or face scrubbies or washcloths, anything like that, y'all. These are so utilitarian. They are something that literally anyone can use, and they're super, super, super beginner friendly to make. You can either crochet them in the round, or you can just single crochet into a square or a rectangle. I think the main thing to think about whenever you're making any kind of like washcloth or makeup remover pad is the type of yarn that you're using. For a washcloth, I do highly recommend using a cotton yarn. From everything that I've seen and read, that seems to be the best for making washcloths and makeup remover pads. Number 11 is pretty similar to number 10, but the thing that's going to change is the type of yarn that you're using. Number 11 are dish scrubbies. A few months ago, Josh and I did a test to try to find the best dish scrubby yarn, and out of all the ones that we tried, I highly recommend Scrubby Sparkle. I will link it below. For these little dish scrubbies, you basically can just crochet or knit them the same exact way that you did the washcloths, either in the round or make a little square, make a little rectangle. Also super, super beginner friendly. I would just recommend using a yarn that is specifically made to be used on dishes. When we were testing the yarns, we did actually just use a cotton yarn to see how it would work. And a lot of people in the comments said that they love using dish scrubbies that are made out of cotton yarn. I thought that it took way too long to dry compared to the Scrubby Sparkle. I could definitely see using a cotton yarn for just like maybe like a kitchen towel, something like you could make a little decorative towel that you can also use to like wipe up a mess or something like that. Then you could just throw it in the wash and wash it afterwards. But if it's something you're going to be like using on dishes and then hanging up to dry, I just personally thought that the cotton yarn took too long. So if you're going to be making a dish scrubby, I do recommend using Scrubby Sparkle. Number 12, a tote bag. Tote bags are super beginner friendly. You can literally just single crochet this if you would like. You can make it out of granny squares if you would like. So many different options to make super adorable tote bags. Number 13, staying with bags for a second here, a grocery bag or a market bag or a fruit bag. I've seen people call these so many different things online, but basically they're just like a tote bag that is mesh. This is still pretty beginner friendly. I would say that the mesh stitch is a little bit more advanced, but the good thing about this is how quickly it works up. When you're doing any kind of like a mesh crochet, it flies. So if you're wanting to make someone a bag for the holidays, especially if it's like a reusable grocery bag type of situation, definitely check out doing like a mesh stitch like this because it works up so quickly. Number 14 is one that is near and dear to my heart, crochet plant hangers. In the 70s, my dad made macrame plant hangers. And so then when I was a kid, he taught me how to macrame. A few months ago, my dad and I did a video together where we compared macrame versus crochet plant hangers, and it is still one of my favorite videos to this day. So if you're looking for a gift for someone who loves plants, definitely consider making them one of these crochet plant hangers. The last thing I forgot to say about whenever you're making a plant hanger is to think about the type of yarn that you're using whenever you make one. Make sure that it's something that can get wet and can dry pretty easily. I personally like to use jute whenever I make my plant hangers. And this is jute, if you're wondering. You can get it at like Walmart or Joann's or Lowe's. Any craft store really should usually have jute. Number 15 is another one that you have to think about what type of yarn you're using. Number 15 is a pot holder. This could be like a pot holder, a hot plate, a trivet, anything that you are using to like get something hot out of the oven or to lay like a hot plate on, anything like that. Make sure with this that you are using a type of yarn that can withstand heat. This is another really good thing to make out of cotton yarn. Definitely think about what type of stitches you're using on this, especially if you're making like an oven mitt. Like you don't want to have stitches that are like really loose, like what I'm making right now, because you don't want them to get burned through the stitches. I've seen a lot of people making these out of almost like a puff stitch. That way there's like an extra layer of a barrier so you don't get burned. Number 16, pillow covers. This is really good for anyone that you like really know their home decor, or maybe like if you know someone's in the process of redecorating. Pillows and pillow covers can be expensive. So if you can make someone like a custom throw pillow cover that you know is just going to be perfect for their space, I feel like this is such a cute gift. Number 17 is one that I had not seen before somehow, but whenever I went to look up like gift idea inspiration on Pinterest, this was everywhere. And this is brilliant because I lose the remote all the time. You know what else I lose? My crochet hook. So I could actually use this for the remote and the crochet hooks. A couch caddy. Basically, this just goes over the arm of someone's couch, and on the outside, there's like a pocket for your remotes or your glasses or your crochet hooks or whatever you want to have with you at the couch. This is another one I had not heard of, but when I asked y'all what type of crochet or knit thing you would like to receive as a gift, a few of you said pocket scarves. And so I looked up pocket scarves. These are so cute. These are literally adorable, and I think I'm gonna make one of these. I'm actually making a few scarves for people for the holidays. I might turn one of them into a pocket scarf. Number 19 might be the fastest thing to crochet on this entire list, and it would definitely be a perfect stocking stuffer and perfect if you need to make a bunch of the same gift to give like a bunch of your friends, to fill a bunch of stockings. A bookmark. There are so many different ideas for knit and crochet bookmarks, and they're adorable, and there's all different levels of difficulty. You can definitely personalize this as much as you want and make it as easy or difficult as you want. Number 20 is definitely one of the most difficult ones on the list. I think this is a little bit out of my current skill set. A wall tapestry. I have recently been just like amazed by color work crochet. Like making these photos, it's just absolutely amazing, and I've attempted color work like a tiny bit. So far it has not turned out too great, but I'm working on it. I'm practicing. These tapestries though are just like, they're absolutely gorgeous, and if you are somebody who likes doing color work crochet, I feel like this is just the perfect gift for somebody this holiday season. Number 21 is perfect if you want to make someone a blanket but you don't have time to make them a blanket. A bed runner. Do people still use bed runners? Because I feel like growing up in the 90s, I saw these all the time, and I feel like I don't see them anymore. But then when I was on Pinterest, like looking at these, I was like, these are really, really cute. Definitely very beginner friendly. You can just make these out of single crochet, or if you have a bunch of granny squares laying around but you don't really want to make a full granny square blanket, you could definitely sew these together and make them into a bed runner. Number 22, a gift card holder. Definitely one of the easiest projects on this list, but if you already know that you are getting somebody a gift card for the holidays or for a birthday and you just want to add a little bit of a personal touch, you can make a little gift card holder. If it's for the holidays, I love these little stocking gift card holders. They are just so adorable. But if it's for any other time of the year, you could definitely make just like a little drawstring pouch that they can reuse for something else later, or you can make number 23, which is a wallet. But then you could give it to them with a gift card in it. Or you could just make them a wallet. These crochet wallets are adorable and extremely beginner friendly. All you pretty much need to know how to do is single crochet and then sew everything together. These are so cute and very utilitarian, especially whenever you put one of these little like button thingies on it. I think that a wallet would make a great gift, and once again, it could also double as a gift card holder if it was for someone that you were already getting a gift card for. Number 24 is one of the few holiday specific gifts. Ornaments. This is great especially too if you are going to be seeing someone like before the holidays, if you're doing like an early celebration with people. I feel like I personally always love getting ornaments as gifts, and it's especially great if you get them before Christmas, and then you can put them on the tree and then enjoy them for the rest of the season. Y'all know how much I love earrings. Speaking of which, look how adorable my little gnomes are that my friend Emma gave me. Earrings are another one like plushies where I'm like, I could have literally done a list of 101 different types of crochet earrings, but we are going to be keeping them just as one number on the list. There are so many different types of crochet earrings that you can make for gifts. Number 26, doilies. Growing up, we always had doilies laying around the house on like every single table. I never like truly appreciated just how intricate they were. Some of these doilies are just so unbelievably just beautiful and just literal like lace crochet. That is once again like outside my wheelhouse of things that I think I'm able to do right now as a crocheter, but what a beautiful gift, and honestly kind of like a keepsake that somebody could pass down generation and generation and generations. Like our doilies were definitely made by someone in my family like 3 or 4 generations ago, which is just super, super cool. Number 27 is one that I want to make for myself this year because I love wearing skirts and I feel like then your legs get cold in the winter. Leg warmers. I have a few pair of leg warmers that are just super fun and super cozy and super quirky, but I definitely want to make myself a couple more pair because they are just so, so cute. Number 28 is actually what I'm making right now, a ponytail hat. A hat that has a place in it for a ponytail. I'm not gonna say who I'm making this for because they're gonna be watching this video. They're gonna guess, they're gonna know it's for them, but shh, you didn't see this. You didn't see this part of the video. I'm probably going to be making a tutorial for a ponytail hat soon, so keep your eyes open for that. But I can tell you firsthand, as someone with a lot of hair who loves wearing their hair up and loves wearing hats, ponytail hats are an awesome gift for anyone who likes to wear their hair in a bun, their hair in a ponytail, but also wants to keep their head warm this winter. When I was working on this list, I was on the phone with my mom and I was like, what kind of like crochet thing would you want? Like what kind of crochet gifts would you want? And she's like, I honestly like wish that I had some sort of little case, something to put my glasses in just so they wouldn't get scratched up in my purse. And I was like, that's brilliant. Let's look up some crochet glasses cases. And sure enough, there are so many cute crochet glasses cases. I kind of like the ones where you just like slide the glasses in from the side. It's almost like a little pouch, so you don't have to like unbutton anything. Super cute, super easy to make. And Mom, I got you. Don't worry. Number 30 is another one that is holiday specific, stockings. Stockings are a pretty big task to take on, but you can always make tiny stockings as well. I made, I think this one last year and this one this year. I just freehanded these. I don't have like a pattern for them, but there are so many amazing patterns for stockings out there. Obviously you can make full-size stockings as well, but if you want a quicker project, I highly recommend making these adorable little stockings, and you can still stuff them full of candy or lip gloss or whatever you would like to give somebody as a gift. Number 31 is either like a toy hammock or a yarn hammock, one of those hammocks that you put in like the corner of a wall and you can like put things on. I think it's crazy that these are having like a resurgence. Maybe they never went away. Maybe I just didn't realize that they were always around, but like I had one of these toy hammocks in the 90s and it was full of TY Beanie Babies, of course. But I've recently been seeing these everywhere again. People use them for yarn, people use them for toys, whatever you would like to store in these little hammocks. This is also a pretty quick thing to whip up since you are doing like a mesh stitch. And you know how much I personally just love utilitarian gifts like this. Number 32 is a floor poof or an ottoman. I feel like this is a good gift too because like they're normally pretty expensive to buy. Like I actually just looked at ones that would be kind of similar to the ones you'd be making, but on Amazon, and they're all like about $70. So I do think that this is something that you can definitely make cheaper than you can buy. And if you are someone who sews and has like a bunch of like scrap material left over, this is a really good way to use your scrap material as stuffing. Just take your scrap material and stuff it into the ottoman. It'll definitely give it like a bit of a firmer feel than using like a regular polyfill, which I feel like is good anyway for something like a floor poof or an ottoman. Number 33 is one that I have made for gifts in the past and people absolutely love them, a water bottle holder. I feel like this gift is best if you specifically know what type of water bottle this person uses, or you can buy them a water bottle or a tumbler and then make the water bottle holder specifically for that tumbler that you get them. The one thing to think about whenever you're making a water bottle holder is the fact that when the water bottle is full, it will be a lot heavier on the strap. So I try to always like reinforce the strap, make it like wider than you think, maybe give it like an extra bit of padding on the shoulder, make sure that it's going to be comfortable to carry whenever the water bottle is full of water. Number 34, I actually still have as a work in progress for myself. Where is that? It's somewhere, I need to find it. If you guys have been on all my live streams, you probably remember when I was making myself a fairy hood. These are beautiful. They're gorgeous. What can I say? If you have any whimsical friends, make them a fairy hood. They will love you forever. Number 35, you could make holiday specific or you could just make it to match their house. A table runner. Super cute, super easy decor to make. It definitely would help if you knew the size of their table. Number 36, a jewelry basket. Earlier we talked about the jewelry hanging thingy, but if you want to make someone something for their jewelry, but you don't think they necessarily might have a place to hang a jewelry hanging thingy, make them a jewelry basket. Look how adorable these are. You could make them any which way. They can be little baskets. They can be like this little mushroom thing. So many fun different ideas for jewelry baskets. Number 37, a rug. Now, before you feel like this is a way too intimidating project, you can make a little rug, right? You can make like a rug that goes by like the front door type of a rug. These are really cute and really fun. For a rug, I would also think about like a more durable material. I don't think that I would personally use like a worsted weight acrylic yarn or anything like that to make the rug. Definitely think about the fact that people are going to be stepping on this and also that it does need to be able to go through the wash pretty easily, but a rug would still make a really cute little holiday gift. hat. And this is one that you could make specific for the holidays if you know somebody really likes to change out all of their home decor and you want to make it like red and green for the holiday season. You could totally do that, or you could make it just to match their normal house decor. Number 38, a bucket hat. This is one that y'all have asked me for a tutorial for a lot. I have honestly never made a bucket hat before. I can't decide which bucket hats I like the most. I'm torn between the like granny square bucket hats and the like ruffly edge bucket hats. Would you even technically consider those a bucket hat? I think that you would. The ones with like the ruffly edges. I don't know. I think they're really cute. Number 39, sticking with the hat theme, a crochet cowboy hat. Y'all, I had never seen this before. How stinking cute are these? I have no concept of how to make this. If you've ever made a crochet cowboy hat, please let me know. I'm obsessed. I love these. Number 40 is one that y'all have asked me 100 times if I'm going to make, and I really, really do need to make her one. I need to make a couch for my cat. I love these little crochet pet couches. They're so cute. If you missed it a few months ago, I did make my cat an entire living room. It's super cute. She loves it so much. But I just made the couch out of like a green felt kind of material and some cardboard boxes. I will probably eventually upgrade her to a crochet couch. But since she already has a couch, I think the thing I'm probably going to make for her before I make her a couch is a cat nest. I don't know if these have a different name, but a cat nest seems like what you would call them. They're just basically like a crochet like ball cave thingy for cats, and every video I have seen where someone gives their cat one of these little cat nests, the cat just jumps straight into the hole. I don't know what it is about cats and bags and boxes, but I really need to make Tilly one of these. The next couple are for our friends who love to read on a Kindle. Number 42 is a Kindle sleeve. I have seen so many adorable versions of these Kindle sleeves. Super, super, super cute little cases for their Kindles. I love it. But if your friend already has a case for their Kindle and you want to make them something else for their Kindle, look how stinking cute these little Kindle stands are. I feel like this also works for like a book if you're just reading a regular book, or work for like a phone stand. These are so cute. They're like these little plushies that are animals, but they're also like a Kindle stand. I think if I was making this, I would probably make sure to weight the bottom of it, like put like beans maybe like in the base of it, something heavier in the base, and then like a polyfill material on top. That way it doesn't just like flop over. But y'all, these are so cute. I want to make one of these for myself, but then that means I need to buy a Kindle. A 30-second side tangent. This is so embarrassing. I technically have a Kindle, and that's why I haven't bought a Kindle, but I haven't had my Kindle in probably 4 years. I think it was literally like 2020 the last time I saw my Kindle, and I don't know where it is. And I keep like cleaning and reorganizing things and like thinking I'm gonna find it just like in the back of a bag somewhere, and I still haven't found it. So I'm thinking I might have actually like lost it while traveling without realizing it. But I'm like so determined to look everywhere before I let myself actually buy a Kindle again. But when I get a Kindle, one way or another, I will be making one of these little Kindle stands. I did not organize this list at all. I probably should have done like all the book related things together and like all of like the bathroom related things together and the jewelry things together. I didn't do that, sorry. This list is all over the place. For number 44, we're jumping back to bathroom related items for a soap saver. I feel like this is also a perfect little stocking stuffer. It's also a perfect joint gift where you can have like a bar of soap inside the soap saver and then give it to them, and then it's like a handmade thing and something else. Ooh, if you're somebody who also likes to make soap, this would be perfect. You could make someone a bar of soap and then crochet or knit them a soap saver to go around the bar of soap that you made. That'd be like extra handmade. Number 45 is another one that is a perfect little stocking stuffer. This is something I have made for myself. I do want to make it for some friends. It is so fast and easy to make. An AirPod case. Now there are all different types of super intricate like crochet AirPod cases. The one that I made for myself is just 2 granny squares sewn together. And since AirPods are so small, it was literally just like 2 rows of the granny square and sew it together. So fast, so cute, so easy. Perfect little gift, perfect little stocking stuffer. Number 46, sticking with our headphone attire, headphone covers. I have yet to make any of these for myself, but look how cute these are. The little bear ears, you can make little frog ears, just a cute little cover. These are adorable. I even like this one that's just like a little sprout. Like that's so fast and so easy. Just a little sprout. 47 is one that I should make for Josh because he plays D&D and he has a lot of dice. A dice bag. Obviously for this you can make any kind of little drawstring bag, but if you want to get really fancy with it, like look at these different dice bags. There are so many different dice bags that are so intricate and perfect for the dice collector in your life. Number 48 is one that can be holiday specific if you want it to be, but it can also just match the person's decor who you're making this for. Garland. You can make tree garland, you can make garland for the banister or for the mantle, or you can just make beautiful like flower garland or mushroom garland that people can use to decorate their house any time of year. And speaking of crochet plant type of things, number 49 is crochet plants. If your friend is someone who can't keep plants alive, which I relate, I have a bunch of plants and I still struggle keeping them alive, make them a little crochet plant. It could be like a joke, but also it'll give them the feeling of having plants around the house without having to worry about keeping the plants alive. Okay, number 50 is one that is really cool. I had not seen this before, and then I saw it on Pinterest, a detachable hood. If you have a friend who likes to wear jean jackets a bunch, you can make them a little hood that can attach to like the top part of their jean jacket, but then it can also be detachable. This is so cool. I can't believe we're just now halfway through this list. I actually have to leave my house in an hour, so let's see if we can get through these next 50 in the next hour. Number 51, you guys are going to not believe that I put this on this list, but I had to put it on the list, a temperature blanket. And you're like, what? Holly, you still haven't finished your temperature blanket. I know that I haven't, but you might be better at finishing projects than I am. Hear me out. You can make someone a temperature blanket, a temperature scarf, a temperature snake, something like that for the year they were born, for the year they got married, for whatever year in their life like is very special to them. If you're new here, if you don't know what a temperature blanket is a blanket where you crochet or knit one row for every single day of the year, and you choose the color for each row based on the temperature of that day. So back in 2022, which feels like a whole other lifetime ago, I started making my own temperature blanket. Long story short, I ended up with some really bad nerve damage. I couldn't crochet for most of last year, so now, towards the end of 2024, we are finally finishing our 2022 temperature blanket. It will be done by the end of the year. So if you're a very ambitious person, and if you have someone in your life you would just love to make them a keepsake for the year they were born, or the year that their kid was born, the year that they graduated, whatever it is, maybe make them a temperature blanket or a temperature scarf or some form of a temperature project. Number 52 takes us back to another holiday specific one, but this is so cute, especially these granny skirt ones, a tree skirt. It's perfect, and they could use it year after year after year. Like I said, I didn't organize these at all. This is just the chaos list as I was just like brain dumping and researching and talking to people, trying to figure out 101 gift ideas, because now we're back to another pet related gift, a catnip toy. Fun fact, Tilly actually doesn't like catnip, like at all. She does not care. But I did crochet her a little bear that has a little pocket in the belly that was supposed to be made to put catnip into the little pocket of the belly. She doesn't care about catnip whatsoever. But if your friend's cat does like catnip, a little catnip toy could be a perfect present. You could literally just take a little bag of catnip and actually like sew it into the toy completely, and then it'll just always smell a little bit like catnip, and then they'll have their own little toy. Do not forget, if you are making a pet toy, to use natural materials. From the research that I have done, cotton yarn is supposed to be the best for making cat toys. Number 54, a luggage tag. If your friend really likes to travel, or if you just know that they want to have like their name tag even like on their backpack or something, luggage tags are so cute. You could actually make them to where they're an actual cover for like a real luggage tag where it has like their whole name and phone number and everything like written on the little piece of paper. Or you can do it like this, where you just have like their name and beads on the luggage tag. Either way, super cute. Number 55, a lip balm holder. These are so fast to whip up, and they're so easy to personalize them and make them look however you want. Another really good one, if you are making like a bunch of your friends gifts and you're gonna give them all to them at the same time, make them a bunch of little lip balm holders or lip gloss holders, and you can actually even go ahead and buy the little lip gloss or lip balm to put in it. You can even put like a little clip on it so they can keep it on their purse. I love these. I actually make these to wear to Renaissance fairs, and I make them that look like mushrooms, and then I keep my potion bottles in them. So that's another option if you have a whimsical friend you want to make something for like that. 56 is in a very similar vein to this, a little hand sanitizer holder. Adorable, easy to make, and you could definitely just make this around a hand sanitizer and then give them the hand sanitizer with the little holder. Number 57 is probably going to depend on like where your friend lives, because I know that a lot of places are finally getting rid of plastic bags. But if your friend lives in a place where they still have plastic bags in grocery stores, and if you know that your friend likes to keep the bags and reuse them, these little things that hold your plastic bags are so handy. So my entire time growing up, we actually used a crochet plastic bag holder that somebody had made my dad like 40 years ago. So the one that we had growing up, my parents still have to this day, we just like stuff the plastic bags into the top, and then it fills up this whole tube, and then at the bottom there's like a smaller hole, and that's where you can pull them out one at a time. It's great. Like I said, my dad literally got this for a gift over 40 years ago, and he still uses it to this day. Number 58 is definitely a good one for any of your crafty friends, especially if they sew, a little pin cushion. And these pin cushions are so stinking cute. I like the ones that also have like the base where you can put like other things in it too. Just adorable. I need to make one of these for myself. Number 59, finger puppets. These I feel like look easier than they are. Like technically these would be pretty easy, but at the same time, I feel like if you're trying to do a lot of detail on them, they might get a little bit difficult. But these are so cute, especially for anybody who has younger kids. And I feel like you could do this really easily where you turn these into characters from like their favorite show, like Bluey or something like that. I love these finger puppets. Number 60 is one I had never heard of before, but it was literally all over Pinterest. Clothes hanger covers. So like if your clothes normally like slip off of just like the slickness of the hanger, whenever you crochet something on top of the hanger, they no longer slip off. This is super cute. I feel like this could be a really good gift for somebody who's like moving into a new house or a new apartment or moving into college. Just a nice little housewarming gift to give them like a set of hangers that have like little custom crochet thingies over top of it. Number 61, a doorstop. Now there's a few different types of doorstops that you can make. You can make these like big plushy doorstops and like make them weighted down by putting like beans in them or something. Or if you like a simple doorstop, I love this kind. It just goes from one handle to the other handle and it kind of covers the little part of the door that like makes the door close. So if the person that you're making a gift for lives with like pets or kids and you know that they want to keep the doors open, door stoppers. Number 62, I definitely need to make for me and Josh because we are both musicians and we are both YouTubers. So we have so many cords, so many cables. These cable ties would definitely come in very useful for organizing all of our cables. Number 63, a koozie. I know earlier we had a mug koozie, but this is a koozie specifically made for a can. I've made a bunch of these in the past. They are super easy and super fast to make. Number 64, a fruit hammock. I've seen a lot of people with fruit type hammocks in their kitchens and I've seen a lot of people like buy them, but I don't think I've ever seen somebody make them. But you can definitely just make this really, really easily with like a mesh stitch and it can just like hang in someone's kitchen and it can hold all of their fruit. Number 65, a laptop or an iPad sleeve. If you know like what size laptop or iPad your friend has, you can make them a little sleeve to slide it in. That way it won't kind of get like banged around in their bigger bag or in like their backpack. It's super cute, but it'll also give like an extra padding to help keep it safe. Number 66, a makeup bag. Now, one thing that I will say with makeup bags is keep in mind that makeup usually gets things dirty, and makeup bags I feel like people would maybe like want to be able to wash to get out like the stains and stuff. Maybe my makeup just leaks a lot. Is it just me, or does y'all's makeup like leak like this? But I feel like my makeup bags always end up looking dirty. So when I made myself a makeup bag in the past, I actually used Plarn, which is just plastic yarn that I make out of old plastic bags. If you want to see how to make Plarn, I will link a tutorial. Using Plarn to make your projects also makes them super cheap, especially if you already have plastic bags laying around, if you have friends who can give you their old plastic bags, because then your yarn is literally free. So if you want to make a Plarn makeup bag for somebody for Christmas, the only thing you would really need to buy is probably a zipper to make sure that it closes. Number 67, an AirTag holder. You could easily make this to go on a keychain or to tie onto something. I like these that like tie completely over top of the AirTag so you're not worrying about the AirTag falling off. And I also like it because it's not just like super obvious what it is. It just kind of looks like a cute little dangling crochet piece. And on a similar subject, number 68, keychains. Keychains are an adorable little stocking stuffer and they are super, super fast to make. Easy thing to whip up for multiple friends. Number 69 is another one that I had never heard of before, but I saw them all over Pinterest, a hat holder. This is perfect for anyone who has a bunch of baseball caps. Like, this is so usable and so cool. I feel like Josh doesn't really wear a lot of baseball caps, but if he did, I would definitely make him one of these. Number 70, a phone lanyard. I had like a phone type lanyard thingy for like over a year and I absolutely loved it. It wasn't really one of these like long phone lanyards. It was just one of the ones that goes around your wrist and goes onto your phone. Literally loved it. Had it for over a year until it eventually broke. But these like really long phone lanyards are super cool too. Phone lanyard could be a really good gift for a friend who travels a lot, someone who wants to have their phone like really easily accessible. That way they're not getting it like in and out of their purse all the time. If they want to like take a photo or if they're like going through the airport, this feels like just a very, very useful gift. Number 71, fridge magnets. They're adorable. They're cute. You can make them as easy or as difficult as you want them to be. Just crochet something that you think would be cute on a fridge magnet. Stick a magnet on the back of it and you're done. If you want to make sure that the magnet won't fall off, you could also like crochet it like a plushie and then put the magnet on the inside. That way it can magnet through the yarn. Just make sure that the magnet is strong enough to go through the yarn and stick to the fridge. As we've established, I have a lot of hair. So 72 is one that people just don't ever believe me when I say that I've never crocheted. I've never crocheted a scrunchie. In my 30-something years of having really long hair and 20-something years of crocheting, I've never made a scrunchie. Scrunchies are another one that would be very easy to make for a group of friends. Like if you needed to make 5 people the same gift, you could make them all scrunchies if you want. And they're also very easy to personalize by using just different types of yarn and different colors of yarn. Number 73, if you have a friend who you know has some sort of a beach trip coming up, or if you know that there's someone who just likes to spend a lot of time in the pool, a beach cover-up. This is great because doing a mesh stitch like this does go really quickly, as we've already talked about like 10 times now, but like a whole cover up is like a bigger project. So it's great because you get to give them like a bigger gift, but it doesn't take a ton of time. Number 74 is definitely one that I need to make for Tilly, a pet bandana. These are adorable. They're super cute. You can make them holiday themed, or you can just make them a cute little pet bandana. And speaking of things for pets, y'all, some of Tilly's little holiday outfits came in the mail today. Look how adorable she looks in this little sweater. And also, I got her this little reindeer hood. It's adorable. It's literally so cute. Number 76 is for any of your friends who crochet or knit. A crochet or knitting needle organizer. You're basically just making one of these things, but you're crocheting it. And then, you know, as long as your friends actually put their hooks and needles back into the organizer, unlike me, it'll help them keep their hooks organized. Maybe if I took the time to like make an organizer, I would actually use it. Throughout my life, I've had so many of these hook organizers that I never put the hooks back in them. Speaking of organizers, number 76 is a bedside organizer. Super easy to make. Once again, if you are doing any kind of like a baskety type thing that needs to stand up on its own, I would recommend using like a thicker yarn, probably something that's more like a macrame cord. Sticking with the theme of organizers, number 77, I had never seen before until I saw it on Pinterest, and now I see it all over Pinterest, are these like mug organizers. Basically, you like make a thing that goes around a cup or a mug that has like little pencil holders or like crochet hook holders all around the outside. So stinking cute. It's perfect for anyone who, you know, likes to have like a cup of pens on their desk. This is like that. It's like a cup of pens, but then the outside of the cup also becomes an organizer. 78 might be my favorite item on this entire list. I had never seen this before. It's absolutely ridiculous, but so cool. Drink mittens. So if you want to make someone mittens, and if you know that this person likes to go on a walk with like their little cup of coffee or something, you can make it to where the cup fits into the mitten like this. It's so ridiculous and it's so cute. I want to make one of these for my Diet Coke. Number 79, a hanging organizer. I love this because you can make it onto a coat hanger, and then you can just like hang it in your bathroom or hang it in your closet, hang it wherever you want. And it's an organizer. I feel like you could also like travel with this pretty well and then hang it up wherever you're going. There's gotta be a way to change that to be really good for travel. Number 80, I can't believe that we're already at number 80. A hanging toy organizer. I feel like you could also use this to organize like hats or scarves or anything like this, but I love this like multi-layer like organizer type of a thing. For this, you're definitely going to need some sort of like a hoop, like a ring to make each level. I've seen people do this with like, what are they called? Like embroidery hoops, and then taking the hoop and then crocheting around that and then making each individual little hammock. But this is just so cute, and it's like perfect to put like kind of behind a door or like in a closet, anywhere where you need some extra storage space to have this kind of like vertical organizer. Number 81, I had never seen before, but y'all, this is so cool and so utilitarian. A casserole dish carrier. If you have someone in your life who always likes to bring casseroles or some sort of big dish to the potluck, make them a casserole carrier. How cool is this? This is another thing that probably would be kind of like size specific, so you might want to like buy them a casserole dish, or maybe very like secretly ask them for the measurements of their casserole dish. I feel like you could pull that off. I feel like you'd be like, hey, I want to get a casserole dish. What size is yours? So cute. And it would also like keep the dish warm while it's like traveling. Number 82, wine glass markers. You could make these so many different ways. Anything that just goes around the base of a wine glass, make them all different colors or make them all different characters, whatever you want to do, little wine glass markers so nobody gets their wine glasses mixed up. Number 83, a plant coaster. Now I don't mean a coaster that you sit your plants on, even though you could definitely make a plant coaster like that. It would get wet probably, but you could. I mean a coaster that looks like a plant when it's all put together. So basically you make a bunch of coasters that when they wad up, they have like the leaves on them or the flowers, and then you make a little holder for them that they all go into, and it looks like a little crochet plant, and then you can take them out one at a time and use them as coasters. Look how stinking cute they are. Number 84 is another one that I had never heard of, but I have a few people in my life where I think need one of these. A camp or patio chair caddy. It's basically the same thing as like the couch caddy we talked about, much smaller, and it goes over the top of the arm of like a patio chair or like a camp chair. Put your phone on one side, a drink in the other, put like your glasses in it or your phone. I love this. It's just perfect for anyone in your life who likes to spend a lot of time outdoors. Number 85 is one that you guys actually told me that you have made before. So this past spring, whenever I was getting my cozy corner set up in my backyard, I was telling y'all that I really struggle with having wasps build nests in my, wasps build nests. And so I decided to get one of these fake hornet's nests off of Amazon and put it in my cozy corner to deter wasps. And it really, really worked. Like legit, had no wasp nests in the cozy corner all summer. And when I posted about this, a lot of you guys told me that you actually crochet your own fake hornet's nest to deter wasps. So if you have a friend who you know has a wasp problem, you can definitely make them one of these fake hornet's nests. Hi, how you doing? Number 86 is a very specific gift. This would be for a friend who has chickens. Well, like I have some friends who have chickens, so maybe you have a friend who has chickens. Look how cute these little basket like egg collector thingies are to collect their eggs. I've also seen people do this as like aprons, like an apron that like you can collect the eggs in, but these baskets specifically, I love. They're so cute. Number 87, an air plant holder. I love air plants. I think that they're so cute, but I never really know what to do with them. I feel like I just have them like sitting places. So these little air plant holders are really cute. You can also turn these into fridge magnets and then have like the air plants on the fridge in their little holders. I love it. 88, a shrug. So I tried not to put like too much clothing on this list because I feel like kind of everyone knows, you know, that you can crochet someone like a sweater or a sweater vest or something like that for the holidays. But a shrug I feel like is something that, for one, it's a lot faster to make than like a whole sweater. But two, I think a lot of people might not think to make a shrug. I crocheted my first shrug for the Renaissance Fair this past year and I absolutely love it. I wear it all the time and I did mine with like a mesh stitch, so it was super, super fast to make. Number 89, crochet checkers, or chess if you want to get more difficult, or tic-tac-toe if you want it to be a little bit easier. I especially love these that are kind of like you fold it up and it all goes together and then it's like checkers on the go, so you could just keep it with you and wherever you are, unfold it or unzip it, however the one you make works, and then you can just like play checkers or chess or tic-tac-toe or whatever game you want to make. Number 90, a tissue box cover. I feel like this is also a good one going into allergy season to make just a cutesy little cover for someone's tissue box. Number 91, I'm gonna be real with y'all, unless you're like a very fast crocheter, I don't know if you would be able to get this done between like now and the holidays, but I had to include this on the gift list because this is such a cool crochet project that I don't feel like a ton of people know about. I started seeing people post about this on like shorts and TikTok like just this past year. I'm sure it's been around for longer, I just hadn't seen it until recently. A weighted blanket, a crochet weighted blanket. I personally love weighted blankets and weighted plushies. I did sleep with a weighted blanket for years and years and years. It was super, super helpful for me. And if you know someone who would just love a weighted blanket, you can crochet them by crocheting beads into the project, and then it makes the blanket weighted. Now, if you are able to finish this before the holidays, I'm very, very impressed, but I just had to include this on the gift list because I think that this just would be an absolutely wonderful gift. It just might take a long time to make. Number 92, a lampshade. I really want to make one of these. They're so cool, especially these kind of like granny square looking lampshades. Like, they're gorgeous. Number 93 is like kind of ridiculous, but also like really usable. A toilet paper holder. Like if they don't have space in their bathroom for like one of the like stick things that you put all the extra toilet paper on, you could just make this thing that they just tie to the toilet paper holder and then it hangs down and has like extra rolls of toilet paper just right there for people to grab. It's very usable. Number 94, if you have a friend in your life who loves using a Swiffer, you can make them reusable Swiffer cover thingies. Reusable Swiffers? Reusable, you know what I mean, like the thing that you normally just like put on the Swiffer and then you like Swiffer the floor with it. You can make them reusable ones and then all they have to do is throw it in the wash, and then after it's washed they can put it back on their Swiffer and use it over and over and over again. Number 95. Okay, look at this car phone holder thingy. This is perfect, I feel like, for anybody who has kids who maybe they want to watch a movie while you're driving, but you don't necessarily want them to like be on the phone, like playing with the phone. This little phone holder thing like just drapes over the back of the headrest of the seat and it holds it right there. And so they can just like watch a movie from their car seat or from their seat. Number 96, sticking with car related things. I need to make myself one of these. I've been saying this for years. Oh, this whole video has like reminded me of how many projects I want to make, and there's just never enough time, always too many projects. A steering wheel cover. And of course I love the ones that have the flower granny squares, especially the sunflower granny squares. That's the one I want to make. Number 97, another great one for any friend who loves to travel a lot, likes to fly a lot of road trips. A travel pillow. I love this because you can make it out of a yarn that you know they're going to like the texture of. I feel like a lot of travel pillows, I don't like the texture of like the fabric, but with this you could specifically pick out a yarn that you think your friend would like. Number 98 is another one of my favorites. It's another thing that I had never seen before, but now I definitely want to make. is a fidget toy. There are so many different yarn fidget toys. I had no idea. I think my favorite one, I think the one I would enjoy the most, is the one that has like basically a maze that has a marble in it. So you push the marble throughout the maze back and forth. I just feel like that would be so nice to like have and fidget with. But there are so many different types of crochet fidget things. Even like this pop-it blanket, like this blanket has like poppable parts, but it's all crochet. It's so cool. I can't believe we're on number 99. We only have 3 more to get to 101 crochet gift ideas. Number 99 are curtain tie back. I didn't actually know what those were called until making this video, but they're called curtain tie backs. This would be super fast and super customizable. If you have a friend who, you know, likes a certain type of flower, you can crochet them little curtain ties that like have the flower that hangs down, and it just looks really, really whimsical, and it's very usable. Number 100, a sleep mask. The same thing applies for the sleep mask as I said for like the travel pillow. This is great because you can pick out a yarn texture that you know your friend would like, because sometimes sleep masks kind of like irritate my face, but with this I feel like you could pick out a yarn that specifically feels good on your face. And number 101. This one is so cute and it's so silly. Chair booties. So you know how like sometimes you have like a chair and you scoot it around and it like against like the floor? Well, you can just crochet little booties for the chair, which I know just sounds very simple, and it is very simple, but the reason that I love this one so much is because people make them look like little cat feet. They're little cat feet booties, but for your chair. It's so cute. It's so silly, and I love it. I can't believe that we just went through 101 gift ideas. Let us know in the comments which one of these gifts is your favorite, and let us know in the comments what kind of gifts you are planning to make this holiday season, or for an upcoming birthday, or for whenever you are making your next crochet or knit gift. And if you're worried about getting your gifts done on time, let us know that in the comments too, and we can go in and like respond to each other's comments and like each other's comments and give us like little reminders and inspiration to keep crocheting our gifts until we actually get them done. I haven't edited this yet, but I have a feeling this is going to be a long video, so if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of our sunflower family. Once again, my name is Auna, and we do new videos every single Monday. I hope I'll see you in the next one.